Good morning. This is Lisa Marie Graves, host of the 3rd Annual Women's Legacy Conference. The Women's Legacy Conference inspires, educates, and empowers women both personally and professionally. We are doing our interviews with the partners. Our 2018 title partner is Terra Stark Real Estate Group, and today I have with me a three-peat. That would be Miss Kathryn Lammers with the Swim Lessons People.
Morning.
Thanks so much for joining us today. Tell them a little bit about what you do with the Swim Lessons People.
So I'm the owner of Swim Lesson People located here in Weatherford. We teach lessons and do water safety for kids 3 months and up. That's a program, our 3-month-olds is a program that we just started this past fall. But I personally have been teaching swimming and doing aquatics and water safety, for 20 years this summer. That makes me feel really old. But
we're not talking age.
Yeah, something that I love doing with the community, being part of the community. So we do swim lessons, water safety, kids, adults, a little bit of everything. One of our big focuses is promoting water safety to the community.
Big time.
Our April Pools Day got rained out this year, so we've rescheduled it.
Frozen out.
Last year it was froze out. This year it was rainy and cold, so we rescheduled it. And we're doing May Splash Day. So mark your calendars for May 12th, which will be the weekend after the conference.
Yep.
So after you come and get your women's
development
development on.
I didn't even put that together.
After you come get your women's development on, then you can come and bring your kids out and have a day with the kids. So after you've had your kind of me time, then you can come out with the whole family.
And where is that going to be at?
That'll be at Heritage Park in Weatherford, so first Mondays. We're giving away over 200 life jackets. We'll have different activities, safety stations. We've got a lot of great vendors. Pulliam Pools is our lifesaver sponsor. They've stepped up huge, and they're great in making sure that we're able to provide life jackets to the community and keep kids safer around water. So May Splash Day will be May 12th. One of the other exciting things that I'm super pumped about is we actually purchased property 2 weeks ago. So we are full effect remodel, demo, renovations, hoping, fingers crossed, for a midsummer opening of the future home of Swim Lesson People, which will be a fully devoted swim school, water safety, water aerobics, birthday party rentals, family fun nights, movie swims, basically a community center that's centered around water. So super excited and pumped about it. Parker County's needed it. Weatherford needs it. And I'm, after spending 7 years and being a resident of Weatherford and kind of pouring my heart into it, I'm so excited to be able to bring that to the community.
And that's huge.
Yes.
That's huge. So are you going to be offering swim lessons still up until your opening?
Yes, we will.
And where will that be?
Lessons right now are held at the Best Western, the indoor pool at the Best Western. We also do lessons at private pools during the summertime. So when it's warm, we'll have instructors come out and do lessons at private pools as well.
Yes. And so you also said that you do from 3 months old and up. So it's just basic learning, or is it somebody that's wanting to compete in swim?
We also have up through swim teams, so we do stroke development work. We have some specialty stuff. I'm actually working with an adult right now who can swim, but she's going to Hawaii this summer and wants to go snorkeling. So we're working on getting her comfortable in training and working with the snorkel apparatus. One of our swimmers who's been with us for a year and started out terrified is going on vacation this summer, and his grandma approached me yesterday about doing a couple lessons with him to start working on the snorkel apparatus also, which is pretty cool to see that people are starting to take that initiative also.
And then also, do you still offer your program for special needs?
Yes. A lot of our special needs kids are either in private lessons or they've been mainstreamed into our regular lessons.
Kathryn is definitely very passionate about water safety. The April Pools Day, or now May Splash Day. This will be the 3rd year that she's doing it community-wide. How many people did you have last year? Over 500?
Last year it was cold and rainy, and we had about, or cold, not rainy, and we had about 400. The year before it was hot and sunny, and we had about 5.
Nice.
One of the other initiatives that we do is preschool presentations and water safety stuff. So far this year, we've already touched just over 200 kids.
That's amazing.
And we've got another 150 kids that will be going out and reaching within the next 2 weeks. And then we'll be at Weatherford Christian's Field Day doing approximately 130 kids that day. So we're kind of all over the place with what I call my street team of water safety advocates that kind of get out there and get down on the kids' level and promote water safety.
Yeah, wow. So I want to kind of point out something that Donna Alberts had said. If you watched Donna's interview, she had said that you guys met 2 years ago at the conference, and you guys have done some things together. And one of the things that Donna talks about is supporting people that have a passion. And you can really see that Kathryn has a passion for kids, for water safety. Really, it's water safety. I mean, ultimately, because there's just so many tragedies that tragedies. So I applaud you in your awesome efforts in educating people in water safety. And so when we say water, we mean what kind of water?
Any kind of water. Swimming, lakes, beaches, stock ponds, bathtubs, toilets, buckets.
Yeah, because too many people just think of swimming pools when it comes to water safety. And so water is, it's any kind of body of water.
Right.
So, yes. Okay. Well, why did you choose to be a partner?
So 3 years ago, we had talked about it, and I said I dipped my toe in it.
You did.
No pun intended. And I was one of the lower level sponsors, and went to the conference and really enjoyed it and loved the personal growth and motivation that came out of it. So last year when we talked again, I decided to be a bigger sponsor. And again, it was the same thing. I loved the speakers, what I got out of it, the fact that it really empowered women to go back and make a change and kind of evaluate and see what kind of impact you make on not just yourself, but your community and the people around you. And I love the fact that it empowers women to be stronger in the community. So it's not just something that I wanted for myself, but it's also something that I want to be able to share with the people that I work with, the other women in the community, and then my friends.
Yeah, and so on that note, I just want to encourage you that you don't have to be a partner to bring somebody with you. There's actually a few ladies that have invited their friends to come, or even a coworker. So, be that leader, be that mentor, and bring somebody with you. So, I mean, you're definitely leading by example. And last year when she had stepped up to the higher level partnership, I knew that's what you had shared, is that you wanted to impact somebody else. And so that's really just commemorable. So thank you for doing that.
My pleasure.
So what are you hoping to get out of the conference this year?
Continued leadership, and I'd really like to make some new connections, just to see and really get re-inspired by how other people are making a difference and making a change in the community.
Nice. This year, that was actually some feedback that I got about trying to increase, because it's a jam-packed day or morning, and so how can I make more networking opportunities? Because there's really some magic that happens in the room. When I hear people share their stories and just the connections that were made from the conference in the room, it just blows my mind. So I've changed up a few things that you'll see, just to give a little bit more networking time in the beginning and at lunch, and then of course afterwards. But most people, they hang out for a little bit, but then it's time to get their Saturday on.
Right.
So.
Yes, because we've got a soccer game at 2:00 or something like that right after. So I'm like, gonna finish the conference and then boogie.
Change and go. Okay. Well, what would you say to encourage others to come?
I would say that if you can carve, even if it's only 3 or 4 hours out of the day because you've got other family commitments, it's something that's totally worth it. Just making 1 or 2 connections will kind of spur even personal growth and development. Will kind of get spurred in just those 1 or 2 connections that you're able to make and take away from it. And just to see what other stuff is going on in the community. And one of the things, I've always been told that the more books you read, the more your knowledge is expanded, which is great, but I'm not a reader. I'll be the first to admit I'm not a reader. And so going to some of these, I know we've had guest speakers in the past who are 99.9% of them are authors, or they've written a book at some point. And so to be able to hear them speak brings the book to life, which kind of gives me the Cliff Notes version of it. So then I get to skip the whole reading part, and I just get like 4 books in one day.
Poured into.
Yes. So it's a great kind of testament of hey, I just read 4 books in my week, so I hit my monthly quota in a Saturday morning.
That's cool.
So from that standpoint, if you're a busy mom or a busy professional and you don't have the time to sit down and devote to book, but this is a topic that you're interested in, it's a great way to kind of get that edited version and speed read.
Yeah. Well, and I just want to encourage you that the conference was intentionally designed to be here in Parker County so that there is not a large commute for the local area. That's a deterrent many times is, getting up super early, traveling, the parking, and then the long drive back. So it's local.
Right.
So if you are in the Parker County community, this is really a great opportunity that, for me, it's a passion to bring to you. And we definitely hope that you will join us. How can people find out more about you and where can they find you?
So to find out more about Swim Lesson People, you can visit us online at theswimlessonpeople.com, or you can also find us on Facebook. We also are on Twitter and Instagram and try and keep a pretty good social media presence. I say that Facebook has the biggest following, but everything else is updated. We will be keeping all of our building progress and updates on Facebook.
Cool.
So stay tuned to that for sure.
Yep.
But definitely check us out online. Our little coin phrase is, don't forget to find us on Facebook.
And you have all the information about the swim lessons and all that. Excellent. So definitely check her out. Is there anything else you want to add before we invite them to the conference?
I hope that everybody starts to get their mind around water safety and has a great, safe summer and talks to their kids, even their older kids. When we say kids, we usually think little kids, but we're seeing that higher incidents happen with teenagers when it comes to lakes and stuff because they're idiots and they think they're invincible.
That's true. And parents, you think that your kids are fine.
And we don't know what they're doing, especially when they hit that driving age and they're not telling us what they're doing. So talk to your kids, have that conversation before summer warm weather hits and their friends challenge them to do something stupid. I don't want to hear about any kind of hot tub challenge or pool challenge or lake challenge that we have this summer. Hopefully there's no such thing, so let's keep it that way.
You've heard it from Kathryn.
Yes. Just have a conversation with your kids and your family about water safety. That way we can have a safe summer and keep our kids out of the doctors and ERs.
Yeah, no tragedies. Absolutely. Well, thank you for sharing those extra words of wisdom. Okay, well, here's our invitation to you. We would love to see you in the room at the Women's Legacy Conference so you can personally experience all the amazing things that that the partners have shared with you about the magic that happens. It is next Saturday, May 5th at Oak Ridge Church of Christ from 9 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. 5 fantastic speakers. So check them out. They are on the website, womenslegacyconference.com. You can register there. You can see the schedule. All the information that you need for that day is right there. So we look forward to seeing you in the room at the Women's Legacy Conference. Thanks for watching.
Have a good day. Hope to see you there.